in my culture, ethnicity, and family class, I have to interview someone, and I chose to interview you. And I'm going to ask you a few questions. So, the first one is, how do you define family?
I define family as loving each other, supporting, respect each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who holds the most status in your family and why?
I would prefer my grandpa.
So why is that?
'Cause I feel like he do most of the things for family, and I would say my father too.
Okay.
Because he's the only one that can work and help our family out.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So your mom's not working? That's more of the male's role, like the man in the family's role is to work?
Yeah.
And the woman's role is to take care of the family? Okay. How do you define success? What does success mean to you? Like, what is a successful person? What makes a person successful?
Being able to have what they wanted to.
Okay. And how do you get what you want? How can you be successful? How do you find success?
Through hard work and many things.
Okay. Do you consider your parents to be successful?
I could say yes.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Because they raise us children and they work hard to hold our family.
And were you going to say no as well too, or were you just going to be with this?
Yeah, I would say no to.
Why?
I feel like they want more things than just having a family.
Right. Okay. How important is education in your family?
Very important.
Really?
Yeah. My dad told me if you don't want to go to school, you can just get a part-time job at a restaurant and live like that forever.
That's not fun.
No.
Right. So you decided to go to school. Did your sister go to school?
She did, but she kind of quit because she had a baby.
Okay. Okay. So, is punctuality important to you?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's a respect of the work or people to show that you're responsible.
Right. What is the most important meal of the day? I know you like to eat, so which one if you had to choose?
I was taught that breakfast was the most important.
Me too.
Yeah.
It is the most important. And you do eat that. Do you eat foods that are indigenous to your culture?
Yeah.
Name some sort of foods that you eat.
So could eat the food that we plant, like from our yard or garden. And
Please.
Why are you looking this way?
I just eat anything that's served on the table.
Okay. Do you ever live with your grandparents or extended family? Have you ever lived with any of your grandparents?
Yes. Right now, yeah.
Oh, you do right now? Okay. How important is religion in your family?
I could say not that important. But we still do things.
Religious things?
Yeah.
Like what?
like during a certain time, for like an event, we would worship
Mhm.
or pray
Mhm.
for goods, and it's just in a very different way.
Okay. Okay, that's good. If religious is important to your family, do you plan to pass that into your children? You said it's not that important, but do you plan to pass down what you practice now to your children?
I think it depends.
Mhm.
Like, my family's not practicing anything,
Mhm.
but if I feel like I can practice one,
Mhm.
I think you can.
Pass it down if you.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. And this is the last one. Are the roles of man and woman specifically defined in your family? And if so, what are they? And we kind of covered that before, right?
The man role?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you want to reiterate again the man role of the family and the woman role in the family?
Yeah, I feel like the man role is like a worker of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like the king.
Okay.
Yeah. And then woman just take care of everything in the house. So woman could be stay inside and then woman go out and work.
Okay. So my next question is, since you guys since women in your culture stay home and take care of the children, do you, like, for you to be going to school and getting an education, what would your role, would it change?
I feel like now it would change.
So would it be accepted in your family and your culture? Since, like,
I think it is changing.
it is changing? Okay. So once you graduate and get into the career you choose and have a kid and a family, do you think that it will affect like the way you were brought up, like how things were? Do you think you'll be more? Would your kid go to daycare, or would you be the one that stay home with your kid just because of how your mother is with your sister's daughters?
I feel like if both parents have a good job, I would put the kid into daycare
Mm-hmm.
if there's nobody else watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are there any sports, anything that you guys do in your culture? Is there anything like any sports that you like to do in particular?
Like within our culture?
In your culture, or just you in general too?
Yeah. My family doesn't look into sports that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like look more into education.
Okay.
But I personally like play sports like the active.
Like what kind of sports?
Tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming. Anything.
Like volleyball and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
volleyball.
So, that's about it. Thank you.